Mobile microphone. So hopefully my voice quality is a little better. I don't rightly know how good it is right now, but we'll see once we review this video. But I do have another keyboard on the way. For some reason, for the life of me, I can't figure out why. But
it's a sturdy cast iron stove.
The keyboards that I have, they die, and I don't understand. I don't know if that's just having kids, or, you know, like somebody's like fucking with me behind the scenes or something. I'd like to know.
It's a full sack of flour. I don't need to lug this around with me.
Yeah. So this is Agatha Christie, and then there were none. I started this on my YouTube channel, but apparently I pressed the wrong hotkey. And now I'm streaming, so I'm fucked. I'm streaming now and recording for YouTube. So the YouTube video is going to pick up on an awkward spot, and the streaming is going to get everything. But
it's a press. Looks like it can hold quite a large amount of fruit.
So as far as anybody on Twitch, if you would like to view beginning of the video, you can definitely check that out on the YouTube video of the same name, Run Diddy Run. Let's see what the fuck were we able to do where everybody was about. Okay, we were able to do whatever in this room. There's still no purpose. There's no point in looking at the creams and whatnot. Alright, so what we want to do is we're going to go up these back stairs, go around, see if we can take a shit.
These are very expensive linens. I bet they're very strong.
Let me take one. Did I take one? Yes. Alright. So, we're on our way to make an extremely gay KKK uniform. Oh my gosh. Oh, this door isn't locked anymore.
I don't need it. And I'm no pack rat.
Fuck, dude. I just want to snoop. That's all I want to do. I don't want to take anything. He'll take that, though. Oh my god, what am I doing now? It's raining!
It's a marble sculpture of an elephant.
You're gonna catch a cold and everybody's gonna know you've been snooping because you're gonna be sick. Let's see what this letter says. So every time I play this game, I have to replay it.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Which is extremely annoying.
It would certainly be noticed if I rifled through his luggage. I better not.
So I actually just ordered another keyboard off of Amazon. This should be here on Tuesday. And
I find this painting particularly bland.
Damn. He's brutally honest. I would probably find that pretty bland too. Like, if I wasn't actually there, I'd be like, oh shit, this is bland. This is like so boring. Get me out of here.
I don't think going through that would help. Either he's innocent, in which case I'd be grossly invading his privacy, or he's guilty, and surely wouldn't be daft enough to leave any evidence in his luggage.
Okay, so he said that about the other luggage. I had to hear that again because I wasn't sure. But yeah, hopefully... I have not tested it, and I probably should have. I'm not one for trusting. I'm just one for doing it live, seeing if it works, praying for dear life. That's the kind of person I am. I'm not one for planning ahead, because usually plans are ruined, and I've learned that as being a parent.
Nothing out of order in here. I'd best not take anything, though. I'm sure he would notice.
Yeah, as far as, you know, being a parent, I'm used to just doing
It would
shit
certainly
as
be
it
noticed if I
arises.
rifled through his luggage. I better not.
There's no point ever in making a plan. Except for when it comes to YouTube videos and your video sucks because you didn't test your oh shit. Wait. There's like a tobacco pouch or something over there. Okay. So I mean it certainly counts when it comes to that. But quite frankly, I don't care. I really don't. I'm gonna bust in on this dinner in a second here. I just want to check out the parlor, see what's going on here, see if there's any crazy shit going down.
A radiator. You can't have enough of them, really.
There's a lot of radiators everywhere, apparently, because he says the same thing at every one of them. They did not rewrite a script for him to react to each one of them. They just said, hey, let's just have him say the same thing because they're everywhere.
Not that I'd want to play, even if there was time. I've no talent for the game whatsoever.
Dan, you can't play darts? I have the worst hand-eye coordination ever known to man. And at least I can get, you know, in this little area down here. At least. Never got a bullseye, which someone looks like they
It's
had.
tightly locked.
Why is everything fucking locked? How am I supposed to snoop if everything is locked? I'm supposed to be snooping while everybody's out to dinner. Apparently I'm about to crash this dinner. Because there's nothing else to do right now. So let's go crash the dinner. I'll listen in.
Aha! With my ear against the door, the conversation becomes quite clear.
It's better to listen
Wine,
here.
Doctor?
No, thank you, Rogers. I never touch alcohol. Except for sterilizing wounds or instruments, of course.
I tried to collect some apples from an orchard on the island, but a bee stung me. I'm afraid I dropped the basket and ran. No need to apologize. I myself am dreadfully allergic to bees, wasps, hornets. I'm sorry to hear there are bees here. Oh, you must take care. There's all sorts of those bee house things. What do you call it?
An apiary.
Oh, I thought that was for monkeys.
Ethel.
Miss Claythorne, we've never met, but I do seem to recall your name.
Oh?
Yes, from when I stayed at that stuffy old hotel near St. Trednick. Do you know it?
No. No, I don't think so.
Really? How extraordinary. I was so shocked.
Narracott says he's not Fred Fane, but his brother. It may well be, but he bears watching.
Seems like such a nice man.
They said the same thing about Stevenson, the child murderer. I confess I've never met our host, Mr. Owen. What kind of a man is he? Rogers?
We haven't seen the Owens either, sir. We were only engaged a week ago by letter and asked to make the house ready.
So no one has actually met the Owens.
How extraordinary.
I, for one, will have some sharp questions for the Owens when they do arrive.
Stabbing her in the face. Stabbing everyone in the face. But anyways, so apparently they are suspicious of me, and they think that I am actually my brother, who was framed for a terrible crime. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out a way that I can completely snoop out this place, like, because they won't let me do too much. Like, they'll let me take a few things, but I can't really steal a whole lot, and that's kind of shitty. You know.
The refrigerator hardly seems large enough for a house of this size. The refrigerator hardly seems large enough for a house of this size.
Now, if I could find a basement, that would be great, because all the secrets lie in the basement, right? There's like nothing over here. It just talks about the copper pots that are hanging. This talks about the stove. listen on this side.
Aha! With my ear against the door, the conversation becomes quite clear. I don't think he's in the mood for conversation.
Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence please. This is your host, UN Owen. You are charged with the following indictments. Edward George Armstrong, that you did upon the 14th day of March 1925 cause the death of Louisa Mary Cleese. Emily Caroline Brent, that upon the 5th of November 1931 you were responsible for the death of Beatrice Taylor. William Henry Blore, that you brought about the death of James Stephen Landor on October 10th, 1928. Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, that on the 11th day of August 1935, you killed Cyril Ogilvy Hamilton. Philip Lombard, that upon a date in February 1932, you were guilty of the death of 21 men, members of an East African tribe. John Gordon Mackenzie, that on the 4th of January 1917, you deliberately sent your wife's lover, Arthur Richmond, to his death. Anthony James Marston, that upon the 14th day of November last, you were guilty of the murder of John and Lucy Combs. Thomas Rogers and Ethel Rogers, that on the 6th of May 1929, you brought about the death of Jennifer Brady. Lawrence John Wargrave, that upon the 10th day of June 1934, you were guilty of the murder of Edward Seaton. Prisoners at the bar, have you anything to say in your defense?
Doctor!
I only fainted, Rogers. I'm sure she'll be fine. Narracott, you get my bag from my room?
Yes, of course.
Stout fellow. Master, in a moment I'll want help to get her to her room. Of course. Behind the kitchen, is it, Rogers?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. You can use that door.
Let's just say that everybody fucking killed somebody. And here's the blonde dude that I was looking for earlier. That was speeding like an asshole. Let's see. Can we get up the stairs soon enough? I don't know. Let's try. This is it. Alright, I got lost for a second. Oh, what? What? Why does he keep turning around? Okay, I think this is his room right here. Probably should have went down the stairs in the front. Oh my god. I've got your bag, sir.
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and
have
deliver
it.
it to him immediately.
I have it.
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
I have it right here.
I can't see anything of interest.
Oh my god. Are you serious? You?
Some things once done cannot be undone. I can't take that apart.
You've got to be kidding me right now. I have it right here.
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
I'm so done right now. I'm so done.
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
What the fuck? I have it! Oh my god, this game's gonna drive me nuts.
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
Are they in the dining room still or something?
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
Okay, let's just go there. The dining room. See if they're still in there. Somehow. They're not. What the fuck, man? I'm getting mad. I'm getting really mad right now. And it's so funny. That's hilarious. Oh, it's just a game, but I'm still pissed. Is there something that I forgot or something? Maybe. Okay, I'm going in his room. This is Dr. Armstrong's room. He has the adjoining door locked.
It would certainly be noticed if I rifled through his luggage. I better not.
Okay. I picked up his bag.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Okay, you don't want to put it down. So there you go. What can I do to convince you that this is Dr. Armstrong's bag? This game is fucking broken. I can tell you that right now. Because I have the bag in my inventory right now. And he keeps saying, oh, I don't have it. I need to get it to him.
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
Fucking have it.
I won't do that. Perhaps another time.
You
I won't do that.
Shit right now. I've got to figure out what the fuck is going on right here. Because I have the bag, but he's saying he doesn't have it. And it does not make any sense. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to look up a walkthrough because I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. And then they were done. Bam. The hell, man? So, let's see. Fuck. I'm looking. I don't need a map because I know where I'm going. Armstrong's room, you follow the luggage. There's also a doctor's bag. Examine it and remember its location. Yes, I've done that. Did I do it in the wrong order? Holy fuck, man. Ugh. Obviously I missed something in the beginning. So I found the luggage. Ignoring a walk forward to reach the bed area, you find a letter of invitation. There's also a doctor's bag, so I got that. Blory's room. Find Blory's letter and invitation. Now, find the diary. Oh. Let's go get that. Where the fuck was this? Oh no, this is it. Get the diary. Yes. We're gonna read it. Of course.
I transcribe the pertinent passages in my notebook.
Yeah. Let's just read that really quick while this lady's dying on the floor, because I don't care. I just want to know the juicy juice. Dr. Armstrong, Emily Brent, Vera Claythorne, Philip Lombard, General Mackenzie, CMG, DSO, Anthony Marston, Justice Wargrave, manservant wife, and Mr. and Mrs. Rogers. Are they? Dr. Edward Armstrong, who's pissing me off right now. Flourishing practice in Harley Street. Rumor of some misstep early in his career, but now regarded by colleagues and patients very well-to-do, unlikely jewel thief. Emily Brent, spinster, with enough private means to keep her comfortable. Makes frequent pilgrimages to various watering holes. Stays in moderate accommodations. Some scandal attached to one of her former serving girls. Oh my god! Oh my god. She's a serving girl! Pretty much a prostitute. But the old lady is clean. Oh no, she's a madam! Long shot to be a jewel thief, and she steals jewelry. Very, and it's supposed to be Vera? Very Claythorne, former governess, until a charge died in her care. She killed a kid? So, a governess is a lady that is hired by, you know, a well-to-do family to look after the children when there's no mother available. Apparently. That's like the dumbed down definition. So, apparently, she was hired as a governess, and then a kid died. And then she couldn't find a teaching job. So she was hired as a secretary in this mansion. And she might have been stealing jewels or something. Philip Lombard, checkered army career, so he was a terrible military man. Something of a mercenary, enjoys living higher than he can afford, and he fucking follows the Joneses, apparently, keeping up with the Joneses. General Mackenzie, long retired, distinguishing army record, some rumors concerning his wife. He killed his wife. Let's see. He killed the young officer who was having an affair with his wife, and then he decided, nope, I don't even care, like, I don't care anymore, you slept with him, so I'm just gonna kill you. So that's what happened there. He doesn't really appear to be a thief, but you never know. Anthony Marston is a brat. He speeds. He's a shithead. Plays around. Doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. And yeah. That's the summary of him. Lawrence Wargrave. Needs to be hung. Thomas Ethel Rogers killed his former employer, and then went on a jewelry stealing spree. If you want to read this, you can. I'm not really into this right now. I'm a little bit, just a little bit tipsy. Oh, what? There's a whole nother room.
I guess Owen made sure no clocks in the house are working. This one is stopped.
What?
I don't think going through that would help. Either he's innocent, in which case I'd be grossly invading his privacy, or he's guilty, and surely wouldn't be daft enough to leave any evidence in his luggage.
You sure as hell say that a lot, too. Let's take this letter. Copy it.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
That way nobody will know that I have it. Lombard's agreement. I feel like also that reading documents fully through.
It's a chair. It doesn't look very comfortable.
Oh no, it doesn't. That it takes a lot from the gameplay. It's like sitting there, like reading a document for 4 hours. You know, while you're trying to, at the same time, figure out the game, that really messes things up for people.
A hawk with a fish in its talons. The bird theme is starting to get to me.
Yeah, me too. I don't like birds. What the fuck? Did you just... What? Did you just take an entire telescope and the tripod and put it in his pocket? Oh my god.
That's an interesting clock. A shame it doesn't seem to work.
Apparently, there was a lot more that he needs to do. And snoop in before I went to save this old lady who's dying on the floor.
This is a fairly sparse makeup case. Vera isn't the type to use much makeup, though.
Fuck is that, huh?
I
Some
copied the
juice?
contents into my notebook.
Is that some juice? Let's see. She killed her husband. No, she killed her employer. No, wait. She killed the child. And then, for some reason, she was found innocent. Alright. I'm done with that. Let's see what else.
It would certainly be noticed if I rifled through her luggage. I'd better not.
Hear anything else?
I'd almost swear I recognize that chap. Does he have the eyes of a killer?
Yes. Yes, he does. Everybody does.
I think I recognize this lady. Perhaps she owned the house in the past. Who knows? She may still.
They killed the owners of this house. They're taking over. That's my explanation. There's a bathroom, obviously. Okay. Good.
Various toiletries. Nothing of interest that I can see. Various toiletries. Nothing of interest that I can see.
Medical alert card.
Let me examine this further.
Medical alert card. To whom it may concern, please be advised that my patient, Miss Emily Caroline Brent, is extremely allergic to insect stings. most particularly bees and wasps. She carries with her a supply of epinephrine. The dosage on the label must be injected immediately should she be stung, and professional medical attention summoned without delay. Well, she's fucking dead by now. That's
A radiator. You can't have enough of them, really.
that's the moral of that story. Yep, she's dead.
It would be incredibly improper for me to go through a lady's luggage. I won't do it.
Oh, she's a lady, huh? You been cheating on me, Patrick? We'll see what goes. We'll see what goes.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Everybody else is fine. You be snooping their shit. Once it comes to this girl's stuff.
I see nothing remarkable.
King James Borough. It doesn't see anything remarkable.
This is quite a makeup supply. Emily must be more concerned with aging than she lets on.
Yeah, she has a shit ton of makeup, she does. I'm not good with makeup at all. Like, I'm terrible with makeup. But he's in love with Emily, so that's fine. Like, we don't ever have to see each other again. Patrick. Patrick! Such a shithead. I don't like him anymore. I know. I hope he dies. I'm not invested in Patrick anymore. Let's see. So now, can I save this lady's life? Or are you still gonna be a shithead about it, Patrick?
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
I'm done. I can't seem to get the medical bag thing to activate. It doesn't make any sense.
The storm is kicking up something fierce. Besides, my time would be better used snooping around inside at the moment.
Okay, so I went in Lombard's room. Vera, Emily, Mackenzie, Marston, the game room, kitchen, the pantry, living room, Marston's room again. There's a coded message on the dresser. Take a closer look in the magnifying glass. The dresser with the lion statue. Open it and pick up a code-breaking cipher. Alright. Apparently he has to snoop to the fullest extent first. Patrick Marston, he was like down here somewhere, I think. I think he was right here. So they said on the dresser. Coded message. I got that. Should have. Armstrong, Brent. Something. Anthony. He doesn't know who Armstrong is. How do I find out who he is? I actually need to go.
It's a marble sculpture of an elephant.
Okay, wait. No, it had a lion statue. So apparently I'm not able to figure out who the doctor is. Oh. This should probably unlock it. This coded message here. Let's just look at that closer.
This bears a closer look.
Ah, fuck. What do?
Let me examine this further.
Okay. 0106 7219 8 floor 29 Eastern Alliance Telegram.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Can I look at it? What the fuck? Why does it zoom in? It won't let you do anything with it. Are you be able to snoop into stuff, sir?
Nothing else to see about that. This could use a closer look.
King James, Song of Solomon 3. I think I've done everything by now. That, colorful flower.
A radiator. You
There's...
can't have enough of them, really.
Yeah, I've done everything, so maybe. If the lady hasn't died yet, we can go help her.
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I'd best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
I don't want to quit this game because I actually have to do it all over again. Oh, I got my tubes.
That isn't such a good idea. That doesn't make sense. Perhaps another time.
Okay, so
Mrs. Rogers needs my help. I best try to find Dr. Armstrong's medical bag and deliver it to him immediately.
I've got my tubes. And I've got a record. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Maybe if I put
No need to listen to this side again. Let me examine this further. I wonder what's recorded on this side.
Put the tubes in. Fuck.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. What the fuck you talking about, dude?
That isn't such a good idea.
Yes, it is.
That isn't going to help.
There's apparently something that I have not stooped into yet. Which I'm having trouble finding out what.
A radiator. You can't have enough of them, really.
But I'm gonna stop it here for now. Because I have some stuff I gotta do today. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!